Well, I mean, a little bit of both, but guys, as you saw tonight, it was tough to get our legs underneath us. Yeah, we've been pushing pretty hard. I think everybody kind of has heavy legs.
Why do you think they don't and you do?
Well, we practice really, really hard. We had a practice today. We went really hard for about an hour and a half, scrimmage, ran. I mean, it's still training camp mode for us. We're still pushing our legs pretty hard.
As long as you've been playing basketball, can you remember a team you were on starting a game 2 for 23?
I'm sure there was some. I might have started a game like that by myself.
What's going on defensively from what you can tell? Or do you just tip your hat to Golden State because they shoot the way they shoot?
I mean, listen, they got some phenomenal players over there. I mean, that's a problem for some of the top defensive teams in the league to deal with, right? So, for us, just acclimating to how we want to play, it's a huge, huge challenge for us to take on. And we learned quite a bit in these last 2 games.
Where do you start defensively trying to get it right?
Well, I mean, you just got to figure out how to problem solve that team, right? I mean, they're a tough team, to box in with all those shooters. So I don't know if it's so much of a us thing. I mean, there's things that we'll look at, obviously, to do better when we face them, in the regular season. But they have some phenomenal offensive players there.
How much of what we saw tonight has to do with people you don't have? You have 5 or 6 people that you're going to have during the regular season that you didn't have tonight.
Well, I mean, that obviously makes a big difference, right? But, still in all, we're just really trying to focus on getting better with the guys that we have out there on the floor. And looking at what we did tonight, learning from it, getting better.
Sorry, opening night is 16 nights away. Can this team turn around by then?
What do you mean turn around?
Get some momentum going?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, it's a tough team over there. And like I said, we've been pushing pretty hard. I mean, we haven't started tapering down yet. So once we do, I think you'll see everybody having fresh legs, being more lively. Shots won't be as short, and things will pick up.
I'm sure you heard about Kevin Durant breaking his foot today. You broke your hand when you were about his age. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, it's tough. I think he's just got to be patient and do what he can in the interim to study the game and try to improve kind of the mental aspect of it, which is always what I tried to do when I was out, and come back a better player.
How would you assess your performance personally tonight?
No, seriously. Can you print that or no? Digital media, you can get away with that.
Seems like you guys were taking a lot of long twos tonight. Is that by design?
Well, I mean, we're not a particularly 3-point shooting team. We don't have great floor spreaders per se, but we are a attack the basket team, post up team, some mid range. We're still trying to figure that out a little bit.
What kind of process do you envision this taking as far as getting to where you guys need to be defensively? So I know you said a few days ago, what's the learning curve that entails?
Honestly, man, you got to consider the opposition. We're not as bad as we look against this team, Golden State team. We're really not. I mean, you have some exceptional offensive players over there, man.
Nobody do you just applaud Lenny Price's ingenuity for throwing his shoe and trying to stop a fast break?
After 18 years, man, I've seen all that stuff before, man. I actually seen somebody try to block a jump shot with it, actually. They try to throw it up in the air and take it out the air, so. After 18 years, I've seen it all.
It seems like you were going back and forth a lot with Steph Curry. Pretty competitive out there on the defensive end. Looked like you guys were jawing back and forth quite a bit. Is that just because you respect him, or what was going on?
No, it's no joke. I mean, listen, you got to challenge. I mean, it's just crazy to me. You got to challenge. What the hell are we out there for, right? I'm just supposed to let him just run around and shoot the ball and be all carefree. No, I'm going to challenge him, and I expect him to do the same. And that's what competition is all about. And he makes a phenomenal shot because he's a phenomenal offensive player. You got to pat him on the butt for it. Tough shot. Do it again.
So you think he responded pretty well then to your job?
Well, he should, right? I mean, you got to step up and take those challenges, right? And that's what the game is all about. And there'll be times where he gets the best of you, which he did when knocking down that long three. Other times where I get the best of him. I mean, that's what competition is all about, right? And even at this age, man, it was one of the things that I thrive on the most is, trying to keep up with these young bucks. I thought he was fantastic. I think he really worked on his post game over the summer, and it looks really, really good. He looks very, very comfortable down there.
If you've been getting some more minutes, like Byron getting to help.
Yeah, well, not only that. I mean, I think getting touches down low as well. I mean, he's really starting to look. I mean, this is 3 games now. We just look extremely comfortable in the post, and and making moves and making plays for others as well. I mean, he looks really good.